What it is, ladies and gentlemen, it's your man King Kooda coming to you live from the ones and twos. And today, we're diving deep into the fine print. We're talking about terms and usage agreements featuring the Priceline Negotiator. Now, look, my wife and I used Priceline Negotiator 2 years ago to book a stay at the Moonrise Hotel. I won't give you the exact coordinates for confidential reasons, but we were there to celebrate our eighth year anniversary. I chose Priceline.com because they came correct with the most reasonable price for a top quality spot. We had the skyline view of University City. The room was a bit small, and the pictures were really weird. Definitely weird. But we had a great time. Let's go to the financial breakdown. Let's look at the numbers. I paid $186.97 for a night. That's $30.91 in taxes and fees, plus a $50 reservation fee at the Moonrise requires. The $50 is basically the hotel's insurance just in case something breaks or someone decides to break the non-smoking rule. When you're celebrating your 8th year anniversary of marriage, you usually stop to read a 5,000 word legal document. But today, as a master degree student, that's exactly what we did. Yes, even though the terms and condition, oh, excuse me, the first big question, is this a valid contract? Yes, even though the terms and condition are a total drag to read, it's a take it or leave it deal. Legally, this is what we call an adhesion contract. According to the Priceline Negotiator Agreement, by using the site, you are entering a binding legal contract in Priceline 2024. I just wanted my beloved to have a moment where she never forget. So I was willing to accept the terms and condition to get the room, and what you see is what you get. Are visitors bound or should they click I agree? Are you bound to it? Absolutely. Right now, Priceline users use what is known as a browse wrap or a sign in wrap agreement. If you use the site, you're in. Now you should have to click. Now should they have to click agree? In my opinion, you already bound the moment you said to pull out that plastic. It's about free will. You could say no and book directly or go somewhere else, but then you're just accepting their terms. Look at it like this: if I want a new pair of Jordans or the new season 3 of Tekken 8, I'm going to buy those Jordans regardless of the outcome. Life is a series of terms and conditions. We accept every day just to keep moving forward. However, courts are increasingly favoring click wrap agreements when you actually have to check a box because it proves that the user actually saw the terms and conditions, according to London and Trevor 2022. If there's a dispute, can you sue them? Yes or no. You can take action, but you got to follow their rules. Priceline agreement includes an arbitration and dispute resolution clause. This means you generally waive your right to a jury and must handle disputes through a private arbitrator. Legal action is the first rule of their terms. You have to notify them, and they will limit how much you can fight for. Plus, keep in mind, in many small claim contexts, there are caps of what you be willing to walk away with. Any recommendations for change? So, what would Myron, aka King Kooda, change? My main recommendation is that Priceline be more forthcoming with those hotel reservation fees. Sure, you get that $50 back in 5 business days if you behave, but you should be charged that up front. Transparently prepare the customer for expenses until you don't show you if you don't show it until hotel check-in, it come off as misleading. We adapt and overcome. We need the to show the tech more old school, to be honest. Because also, that's a strong possibility we may not use their services again. Furthermore, I would say, um, if I'm willing to pay $187 a night for the hotel room, if I know that's a $50 reservation fee, which is $230, I'm gonna pay that. Wouldn't you? Like I said before, if there's some Jordans or a video game or investment that you like to make, you're gonna pay for it, or you're gonna find the means to get it, or go somewhere else. But what if that was my last $187? Now I can't book the room. You get what I'm saying? It just gives that the customer opportunity to prepare a whole lot better than what they do. By the way, that's my ongoing conclusion. Stay blessed and stay tuned, baby. Peace. Because it's about protecting your brain and your pockets, baby. Yeah. This is also a side note. We also plan on using that service again. Um, my 10th year anniversary coming up from this video. I'll be graduating from Full Sail University with my master's degree. Um, we have a lot of fun, my wife and I, and our daughter is 8 years old. So we never really had the opportunity to travel and do things like that. But I would like to show them a good time. And with with everything that's going on, I'm not gonna get into details, but it's like I want to use these moments to get the best I possibly can and live a long life. But also want to stop by and smell the roses and celebrate. Sure, work is fun. I enjoy it at work time. But I also want to travel. I want to see the world. Not just for my wife and my daughter's sake, but for myself. And God has blessed me with the opportunity to do that. So I'm going to do it. Come back refreshed, make more content, and who knows? Thank you.